that work okay? Okay. My name is Jessica. I started almost a year ago doing the nutrition program with Heidi, or Ashley, sorry. And kind of just got to the point where I thought, okay, I think I wasn't really losing the weight, and so this was kind of the next step to take. So I had a lot of the nutrition information, and a lot of it was just verified for me through what I learned here. So I became more aware of what I was putting in my mouth nutritionally, and is this a good thing for me? Is it a bad thing for me? And had learned that whatever goes in is there for a long time, and how many different parts of my body it's actually affecting. And I think the sugar was the biggest thing initially. I honestly can say, and I don't know, I mean, this is just from my point of view, I think it helped doing the nutrition first and then doing this part later. Not quite a year. I mean, well, I started in August, and when did this class start? In April. So from August to April, I was doing the nutrition part of it. But the other good thing I learned about were some of the superfoods that, you kind of hear about some of these things, but not really sure what exactly is it. So nutritionally, I think I just became more aware of what I was eating. Health-wise, I'm a second grade teacher, so from about 5 o'clock in the morning until about 8 o'clock at night, I felt like I was constantly on the go. And I would find that after I got home from work at night, I was like the Energizer Bunny. I could just keep going. Usually it would be like 3 o'clock. The kids are gone. I sort of calmed down, but I didn't. I got home and I was doing stuff, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's 8:30 and I'm not laying down on the couch sleeping already like I normally am. I felt like I just had a lot more energy, and I'm sure it was because of the good food choices I was making. I slept better in general. I just felt better. Some of the aches and pains that I've had, a lot of back pains that I just didn't feel like I had. I just didn't experience headaches and things as much as I had in the past. My biggest issue I always thought was the behavioral part of it, and the stress eating and the emotional eating, and was growing up to when we were growing up, it was whatever's on your plate, you clean your plate, whether you're hungry or not anymore. So I think I was trying to get over a lot of issues that I had behaviorally, stress eating, just the constant, not really thinking about what you're eating, but just sticking it in your mouth. Oh my gosh, I'm stressed out, I'm gonna just put this Tootsie Roll, or whatever. I thought more before I put something in my mouth, what it was gonna do overall, and whether it was really a good choice for me or not. I think the most important thing that I did learn was how long that unhealthy food stays in your system and all the different effects that it has on your system. So, like I said, I'm just thinking a lot more about the choices that I'm making. A couple people, of course, commented on, oh, you look good, and I don't think, some people I thought didn't even really say anything, and then other people like, oh my gosh, you looked really good. And I thought, well, sometimes I thought maybe it depended on what I was wearing, because you kind of get, oh, I can go shopping in the junior section now, and I can fit into that little sweater. And I was pulling clothes out of my closet that I haven't worn for years. When we started this program in April, I go turkey hunting with my husband. I put on my camo pants, and I could not button them. We were turkey hunting, and now I can wear them. So that was just, that was just one of the things. Like I said, I was just taking stuff out of the closet that I could not have worn before, and the belt is on the last hole and probably too big, and I just felt better about myself. I felt better because, like I said, I could start pulling some of those fun clothes out of the closet that I hadn't worn for a long time. But one of the most, I think, the one comment from a friend of mine, and I had kind of noticed this, but my mom has great genes, and so I've always had nice skin from my mother, who's 86 years old, and you'd never know it by looking at her. But one of my friends commented to me one day, and she's like, I can tell that something's different because your skin just looks really good. You're just glowing. And I was like, oh, that was a nice thing to hear, not just about the weight loss, but just an overall effect of how I looked. I'd had issues with acid reflux in the past, and I noticed that especially during the low-calorie phase that I did not experience that at all. Now I can tell that I've sort of been maybe eating a little bit more from that low-calorie phase. I need to keep making some adjustments, and some of it I think is, you know, the tomato-based, just the basic acidic foods. But I did not, I mean, I felt great, especially during that time when, you know, just the combination of foods that you're eating and the combination of foods that you're not eating. And had been diagnosed with high blood pressure as well, and my blood pressure is kind of really stabilized and gone down, and I'm actually going to talk to my physician the next time I go about whether I can get off the medication or not, because it's hereditary. My parents both have it. My mom said she started at the same time that I did, but it seems like it's been more under control, so I'm going to see if I can get off the medication, because that's not really something I want to be on for a length of time. Anything else? I can't. That's all I have on my note. Yep, shopping in the juniors department now, and with the exclamation point, because that was, yeah, that was fun.